All right, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Bob Weaver, the District 3 Deputy Director for ODOT, and I'd like to thank everyone for coming out today to our 2021 construction kickoff. Today we're going to talk about some projects in the area, our program in Northeast Ohio, District 3, 4, and 12. And before we start, I want to recognize a few people here. We got a Representative Jennifer from Representative Gibbs' office, Commissioner Hudson, Mayor Hanwell. I see some Pat Patton from the city, and Medina County Engineer's office is also here too. So thank you everyone for coming out. So our transportation system affects everyone's lives. Every man, woman, and child in the state of Ohio uses it almost every day. And we take pride here at ODOT in fulfilling our mission of providing the easy movement of people and goods from place to place around the state. Over the last year, we've all experienced the pandemic, and it's had an effect on everybody, and it certainly has on state DOTs. While other states have been slashing their budgets and moving projects out, here at ODOT, we've been moving forward. Our revenues have certainly been impacted, but we've always been able to maintain our safety projects and our maintenance projects in our schedule. We've never had to move anything out. So this wouldn't have been possible without the foresight of Governor Mike DeWine and the Ohio General Assembly and what they did by passing the motor fuel tax 2 years ago. This construction season in Northeast Ohio, we will see 254 active construction projects. Some of those projects are holdovers from 2020 into 2021. In other words, we'll complete them this year, but almost more than 90% of those projects are maintaining what we have. At ODOT, our focus is on safety, and you can see that in our budget. Our budget includes $149 million worth of projects focused on safety. And that's no different this year. Here in Northeast Ohio, we'll have 45 projects that are focused on safety improvements. Those include projects that will upgrade signs, maybe an intersection improvement project like we had last year down at US 224 and Westfield Road. That project was a restricted crossing U-turn, better known as an R-cut. That was the first one in the state, and there's more to come. I know there's been some in District 4 over on 585 in Wayne County and Summit County. Is that right? The Summit County, Stark County, Wayne? Okay. Since the opening of that R-cut, there's been more, of course, and we have two this year in Ashland County, one on US 30 at State Route 89 and US 30 at 603. So despite the drop in motor vehicle traffic, last year there were 4,536 traffic crashes in work zones. Of those crashes, 18 resulted in fatalities. 96 serious injury accidents. So together with the Ohio State Highway Patrol, we're going to continue our target enforcement of traffic laws in our work zones. Unfortunately, last year, even though, again, I'll say it again, that the traffic was reduced, 125 ODOT crews were struck while they were working on the roads. Already this year, during snow and ice season, we've had 52 crashes involving ODOT crews. We cannot stress it enough. Need to pay attention, move over, and slow down when you're going through these zones or when you're around emergency vehicles. I know Deputy Director Jerry Nero from District 4 has a special story to tell us here in a few minutes. But again, it's always important to pay extra special attention when going through work zones, not only for the workers, but also as a driver, you need to be aware of the fact that conditions change, traffic patterns change in work zones, so you need to pay extra attention. Just like back here on State Route 18, we're going to start this project here pretty soon. There's going to be a lot of changes. So I'm going to introduce Scott Turchek, ODOT District 3 Project Engineer for the project, to go over a few details of that project.
Thank you, Deputy Director Weaver. I do want to take a moment to say that although for the past year we've had the ease and the convenience of Zoom meetings and Microsoft Teams meetings, it is really good to be out here in person again to get these back up and running, especially for the 2021 construction kickoff. As Deputy Director Weaver stated, my name is Scott Turchek. I've been with ODOT for 22 years, and I will be the project engineer for the Medina 18 Widening project. The Medina 18 Widening project is a 3-year, $22.8 million project, and it was awarded to Fetchco Excavating of Medina on February 19th of this year. In addition to federal funding for this project, for the safety and the enhancements, such as the bike trail, we have financial support from many local agencies in the area, thus making this a truly regionally supported project. The project footprint includes the city of Medina and the townships of Medina and Montville. It commences just west of the Cleveland Clinic and ends just behind me here, just west of I-71 at this intersection, for a total of about 2.2 miles. There are numerous stakeholders for this project, including the many local businesses, professional offices, the various restaurants, the Cleveland Clinic, and many resident developments that are just off of State Route 18. This project's been in the planning stages for a long time, and with respect to traffic, congestion, and accidents, it will bring a much-needed relief to this ever-growing area. The project is broken down into 4 separate seasons. This was done so that utilities could be relocated efficiently and to ensure the work can be performed safely while maintaining traffic. Season 1 will commence this year. It is called Phase 1, and it includes the construction of a retaining wall at River Styx and Route 18, the installation of some temporary traffic signals at 4 intersections, and the temporary pavement for the following season's Phase 2 work. Season 2 will be 2022, and it involves Phases 2, 3, and 4. It's the reconstruction and widening of State Route 18 from the west end to Foot Road, where it will transition from 3 to 5 lanes. It will also include the reconstruction and widening of State Route 18 from River Styx to the east end, where it will widen to 7 lanes. All of the intersections within the above stated limits, with the exception of River Styx, will be reconstructed during this season. Season 3 includes Phase 5, 6, and 7 and will be constructed in 2023. And this involves the reconstruction and widening of State Route 18 from Foot Road to River Styx, where Route 18 will transition from 5 to 7 lanes. The reconstruction and widening of River Styx Road from State Route 18 to Smith Road will also occur at this time. All of the intersections from Foot to River Styx will also be reconstructed at this time. Season 4 will be 2024. It's Phase 8, and it's the placement of the surface course and the surface course and the final pavement markings for the entire project limits. In closing, there are many benefits for this project. Much needed added capacity along this 2-mile stretch of State Route 18. A new multi-use path for pedestrian and cyclists, including its own structure over the Rocky River, will be built. And many improvements to the drainage system, traffic signals, and signage for the project. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Scott. And now we have Mike Kubek, the Capital Programs Administrator for District 12. He's going to talk a little bit about some of the District 12 projects coming up.
Thank you, Bob, and good afternoon, everyone. As Bob said, my name is Mike Kubek. I'm the Capital Programs Administrator in ODOT District 12. We cover construction in Lake, Geauga, and Cuyahoga counties. In 2021, there will be 58 new ODOT projects valued at over $131 million in our 3 counties. This is in addition to the 88 currently active projects consisting of $489 million of ongoing construction work in the district. I'd first like to start with updates on 2 of our largest existing projects, the Valley View Bridge and the Opportunity Corridor. The I-480 Valley View Bridge is still on schedule to be completed in the summer of 2024. Work to be completed in 2021 includes the removal and replacement of the eastbound bridge's driving surface. This year, traffic will be maintained utilizing lane shifts and off-peak closures. I-480 eastbound traffic is currently shifted onto the new bridge in the center. Then starting this fall, the eastbound traffic will be returned to the existing bridge, and the I-480 westbound traffic will be shifted to the new bridge in the middle to allow for the work in the following season on the westbound driving surface. The Opportunity Corridor, Section 3, the final section of the Opportunity Corridor, is on schedule to be completed in the summer of 2022, with the majority of the new Opportunity Corridor Boulevard being open in the fall of 2021. Work in 2021 includes the rebuilding of the Kinsman Road and Woodland Avenue intersection with the new Opportunity Corridor, along with bridge work including pedestrian bridges and other miscellaneous roadway construction along the entire corridor. I-490 is currently closed between 77 and 55th Street through the fall of 2021, when it will be opened on the new and long-anticipated Opportunity Corridor. I'll now move on to some new construction projects in District 12 for 2021. In Lake County, we are replacing the State Route 2 bridges over Warden Road in the city of Wickliffe. This is a $9.7 million project that will take 2 construction seasons to complete. State Route 2 eastbound entrance ramp from Lakeland Boulevard will be closed during various phases of the construction, and Warden Road will be closed in the southbound direction. In Geauga County, we are completing an $11 million safety project that has begun on State Route 87, 168, 608, and Newcomb Road. This project is a collaborative effort of multiple government agencies, the stakeholders, as well as the community that started off as a study to address some of the unique needs within this area, including the Amish population. Work will include the widening and resurfacing of roads and shoulders, including buggy lanes in various sections, culvert replacements, advanced warning systems, and other pavement markings to improve the safety of the area. There will be various lane restrictions and closures as part of this project. Moving on to Cuyahoga County, work has begun. Work will begin in the spring here on a $14.8 million project at the I-480 and State Route 176 interchange. It includes interchange lane reconfiguration to allow better traffic flow and improved merging, including the I-76 southbound to I-480 eastbound ramp, I-480 westbound to State Route 176 northbound, and the State Route 17 Brook Park Road to the I-176 ramps. We also will be resurfacing I-71 between I-480 and West 117th in the city of Cleveland. Work is scheduled to begin in May, and this project will have various nightly lane restrictions. And this is a $6.1 million project. 2 projects that I'd like to point out that are on the Governor DeWine's 150 top safety locations in the state are beginning work this construction season. Safety is a top concern to ODOT. And these are 2 examples where minor improvements can make a big difference. At the Richmond Road-Mayfield Road intersection, which includes State Routes 175 and US Route 322, this will include intersection improvements, signal upgrades, and striping to improve the safety of the intersection. The work is estimated to cost around $450,000. Another safety improvement project on the governor's list is in Geauga County at the intersection of Kinsman Road, State Route 87, and Chillicothe Road, State Route 306. It includes traffic signal upgrades at the intersection. This 2-year project will be starting this spring and cost around $221,000. I want to remind all motorists the importance of moving over and slowing down for all vehicles with flashing lights and to minimize distractions while driving. This will help ensure our construction crews go home to their families at the end of their shift. Every person in these zones is a son, a daughter, a mother, a father, a brother, or sister. That extra text isn't worth it It's not worth it what it'll do to your lives, to their lives, and potentially everyone that they are encountered with. So please put down the distractions, put the phone in the glove compartment, and use it appropriately. In closing, I wanted to take this time to thank the employees of ODOT for all of their hard work in planning, designing, constructing, and maintaining our roadways, especially during these very challenging times. We also would like to extend our appreciation to all consultants and contractors that assist us in these efforts. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. And now we have District 4 Deputy Director Jerry Nareau. He's going to cover a few projects in District 4 as well as some points on distracted driving. Thank you.
Thanks, Bob, and good afternoon, everybody. As Bob said, my name is Jerry Nareau, District 4 Deputy Director. This year, District 4 will have over $570 million worth of construction work taking place. In Summit County, we will have 11 projects totaling $335 million. Some of these projects include the $161 million Akron Beltway project, which includes the pavement replacement and widening from Waterloo Road up to Lover's Lane. Also the 76-77 pavement replacement from the Central Interchange out past Vernodum Boulevard up to State Route 261. We're also doing some pavement resurfacing on State Route 8 up into the city of Akron, as well as that Central Interchange where 77, 76, and State Route 8 converge. We're replacing the left-hand exit ramps that go up north and south, as well as doing some pavement replacement and pavement rehab right in that interchange. And as a note, this project is the largest project in District 4 history at $161 million. Moving farther north, this year will mark the final season of the major construction work on State Route 8 from Graham Road up to State Route 303. This year, that $58 million project will include the pavement replacement of all the southbound lanes. The hope is at the end of this year, we have that job opened up to 3 lanes in each direction, and the only thing that'll need left to do is to put the final surface course on that section. The plan is to have that job done by June of next year. Another upcoming project is the $70 million pavement replacement and widening on 77 from Arlington Road up to the 277, 224, 77 interchange. Also, as part of that project, we'll be doing some ramp work, some reconfiguration of the ramps in that interchange itself, going from single lane to dual lane ramps. Moving on to Stark County, we have 20 projects totaling approximately $122 million, including year 2 of the $56 million 77 US 30 reconstruction project. The work on that job this year will be the couple bridge rehabs and replacements on the northbound side from State Route 800 up to the 30 interchange. And the last project on my list is a project in the city of Massillon. It's a $7.3 million pavement resurfacing and widening on State Route 241 that goes from Lincoln Way up to Taggart Street and is expected to be completed in June of 2023. So as Bob said, I'd like to hit on a couple other things, and you can see the importance of this because you heard Bob speak about it and you heard Mike speak about it as well. And that's distracted driving and the move over slow down law. I'd like to tell everyone about a situation from last September in District 4 in which one of our employees, Steve McAdam, was struck and thrown 15 feet into the air while working on the side of the road performing his job duties. Steve is more than just an ODOT employee. He's a brother, a husband, a father, and a son, and friends to many. But I am excited to say, starting next Monday, April 12th, Steve will come back home to District 4 and start working again. The message I want to deliver here is more of a challenge. And I'm asking everyone who travels on our roadways to please be better. Please pay attention, don't drive distracted, and move over and slow down when you see vehicles on the side of the road. When you see those flashing lights, whether they're orange, white, green, yellow, red, or blue, pay attention. Have a heightened awareness. Nationwide statistics: 1 tow truck driver every 6 days, 6 firefighters every year, 1 law enforcement officer, and 23 highway workers every month lose their lives to roadside accidents. The men and women that work on our roadways, whether they're from ODOT, the State Highway Patrol, local law enforcement, firemen, tow truck drivers, they all have families. And at the end of the day, they want to go home and see them. These people I just mentioned put their lives on the line every day to perform their jobs and to make our roads a safer place. They only ask for one thing in return, and that's our attention. When you see these people out on the side of the road doing their jobs, please move over for them. And if you can't, please slow down. That's all I have. And thank you again for being here today. Bob, I'll pass it back over to you.
Thank you, Jerry. And he's absolutely right. What Jerry's talking about is what we do in our vehicles. The decisions we make impact lives. You know, over the years, we've designed cars to be safer. We've designed our roads to be safer. But there's still fatalities on our roads, and they continue to increase. So that's a driver's decision to pick up that sandwich even, or that electronic device. But so the Hands-Free Ohio proposal, making electronic device usage, will go a long way. It's an important step here in the state of Ohio to change the behaviors that we need to change to make our roads safer, so that we don't lose loved ones that are working on the side of the road or distracted, they get an accident. So thank you all for coming today. We're happy that you're here, and we'll be happy to answer any questions you may have.